So we're gonna pick up where we left off. It turns out this engine is no good. The metal in the pan is either from the bearings or the rings. I don't know which. I don't care to look. I just know that it's no good to run this bottom end on the 1J. So I've got a 2JZ GE bottom end that we're going to be mating together with the 1JZ head to make the 1.5J. Totally refreshing that motor. All the seals, everything. I'm gonna feel way better about having a fresh motor instead of a motor that I don't really know what's going on with that could have been blown up. So I think ultimately this is a better way to go. So tonight, this weekend, we're gonna yank the motor out of this one, get all the transmission apart, probably put a new clutch in at some point during the new motor build, and I'll be picking up the new engine this weekend as well. So we're just gonna get to it. Got some guys coming to help, hang out, have some beverages. Should be fun. All right, we got the engine out. These guys helped me take it out. It maybe took, I don't know, a nice 15 minutes. Yanked it out. That's no good. So we're gonna inspect some other stuff and pick up a new motor on Sunday, and we'll see. Yeah. We're going to pick a 2J up. 2JZ, GE. I don't know what it came out of, but a buddy has one. So we're going to snag that thing. Well, we got the pan off and we found this, which is the bottom of the dipstick. So that seems the dipstick's broke off, and there's little pieces of rubber that also belong to probably the dipstick at one point. This doesn't feel super bad like the other pan's oil, but now I gotta really check into some stuff and make sure other stuff's not toast, like bearings, which sucks. So we'll see what happens when we tear the rest of this thing apart. So we picked 2J up to build the 1.5J out of the good 1JZ head. Got the engine from a friend of mine who bought it a while back from a junkyard. No one knows anything about it. Obviously he doesn't know anything about it, I don't know anything about it. So we tore it apart today, and the dipstick was broke off laying in the oil pan, which is kind of a concern, but there wasn't like a bunch of other metal in there like the pan from the 1JZ. So we're hoping that bearings and things are okay. There's a lot of sludge in the motor, which was pretty gross to take apart the top end, but that's all that's up top. I don't really worry about it. Hopefully nothing needs too cleaned up when we get the head off and things look okay under there. So that'll be at some point, but I think next we're gonna tear apart the rest of the suspension, replace the broken bits on there, and put the coilovers on, or the new ones. So yeah, we'll figure out what's up next when we tear more into everything. Hopefully we can stop tearing stuff apart and start putting things together really nicely. So that's where we're at.